you had a short stint in the AWA. What were your memories of that? Because you feuded with Greg.
The AWA, I was going to go there a long, long time ago. I had a match with, what was Vern's son?
Greg.
Greg in Atlanta, Georgia. And we tore the house down. It was like on third match. I mean, just plumb tore that place apart. And he went crazy. Oh man, you gotta come up. I don't know, it's one of those nights. It's just everything clicked. He was not over there. I was a little bit because I've been there. But for some reason, I just, like with the Rougeaus or matches that just, you don't expect it. So he called me a bunch of times, but I never was ready to go to Minnesota. First of all, I didn't want the snow. I didn't want the cold weather. And I was doing well. You know. My philosophy in life was, this is what I need to have at the end of the year, saved. I didn't look for millions. I didn't look for the other guy and being jealous of this guy. He made 600, he made 800. Yeah, shit, I had that in my head. And I stayed there if I made that, you know, because it's sure. If I go somewhere else, I might not make what I'm making. So I'm going to reach my goal in the end of the year. This is where I'm going to be and all that. And anyway, that's the way I operated. And so anyway, it never worked out till, I think it was 76. Yeah, 76. I was in Charlotte, and George Scott was the booker. And there was this girl who used to pick me up at the airport, and a lot of the other guys. And it turned out it was his girlfriend. So George never liked me. That was the year with Macho Man.
Right.
So there was a buildup of all kinds of stuff. I had a plane and jealousy, you know, I think. And Wahoo flew with me all the time, and certain guys. And so anyway, there was a big, I went to the office and give him a month's notice. And I said, nothing on TV, no jobs on TV. Oh, no problem, no problem. Well, I left and went home and got my bookings a few days later. And television, Raleigh, North Carolina against Angelo Mosca. Oh, no, I'm ahead of myself. I got booked. I called Greg. Greg says, man, you start anytime. You start next week, in 3 days, whenever you can get here. I said, well, this is when I want to start, you know, a month. I want it to be decent, you know, I give, you know, because I had a few other things I couldn't leave that fast, and unless it was an emergency. So anyway, I got plans to go to Minnesota. So they talked me into going on TV with Mosca. I said, okay, Mosca's a big old guy, played football. I liked Angelo, he was a good guy, you know, sure. I had told him no TV, but I agreed to one, fine. So I go home and I find out a few days later, Mosca is going a week before me to Minnesota. They send that tape up there. Oh, man, if I would have had one of them in front of me, I'd probably be in jail today, serving life. Oh, I went to the office. I waited till the next day. I went to that office, man, and I walked in, and Scott was standing, and there was a big picture window. I was going to take him through the damn window. If he made a move at me, him and I were going through that window, both of us. I said, I'm diving like a kamikaze. I went in that office, man, and I cussed both of them. And oh, he was standing there, man, just shrieking. And I was saying, make one move because I'm going to tackle him and I'm going right through that picture window. But he never made a move, and Crockett started talking, and I said, little man, oh, I cussed him. He said, Ronnie, don't burn your bridges. I said, I'm not burning it, I'm blowing up the son of a bitch. And I went out the door and almost took the hinges off. I heard it rattle, man, I whacked it. And his sister's coming down the hall, and I saw her a year later. She says, your nostril looked like a gorilla. I was so mad. So I called Greg. I said, cancel me. Oh, no, they had played the tape already or something. I can't remember. He says, that ain't going to matter. It was just the principle. So anyway, that was the reason why you didn't go the first time.
No.
And then after that, I went, and it was the short-lived. Nothing really happened. I don't think.
They were at the end of their days by that point.
Yeah, and I was at the end of my days too.
Did you deal much with Vern?
No,
No.
no, a little bit. I just talked a little bit, but no.